Sub-freezing overnight temperatures this week will pose an ice issue for some communities.
As Keith just mentioned, the snow that melts during the day can refreeze, and some towns in Maine are experiencing a shortage of road salt. News Center Maine's Carly Dion reports from Winslow.
A crucial element in keeping Main streets and highways safe during the winter, road salt.
Somewhere down the line, somebody dropped the ball.
A salt ball. A number of Maine communities now left with dwindling supplies due to shipment delays from overseas.
There's probably 100 communities that deal with the same contract with MDOT.
That contract with manufacturer Morton Salt. Winslow Public Works Director Paul Fongemi says his road salt supply has never been this low. Ahead of last night's storm, truck drivers were left with only sand to spread on roads.
Sand won't melt the ice, it won't drop the freezing point. It'll give you traction, but it doesn't break up the ice.
Fortunately, the town received a couple loads this morning, a few that Morton Salt in Portland managed to scrape together. Winslow Town Manager Erica LaCroix says they also placed an emergency order with Bangor-based New England Salt.
They're the only supplier in the state that currently has salt on the ground. Everybody else is waiting for more supplies.
Other cities like Augusta, Ellsworth, and Belfast say they haven't had issues yet this year, relying on Maine-based road salt companies.
My immediate concern was for the safety of the residents and anyone else who travels through Winslow. Honestly, we have a fairly large volume of people that just pass through Winslow on a daily basis.
And of course, emergency orders with local companies are not without a cost.
It's not the end of the world, but if we had to do it the rest of the winter, it would have a serious financial impact.
We're not going to not spend money at the expense of potential hazards to the public.
In the meantime, the town hopes people will continue to drive carefully. In Winslow, Carly Dion, News Center, Maine.
And Winslow town officials hope to get that delayed shipment of salt from overseas sometime next week.